I want to say about the state of the nation, Kenya. I want to say that we shall not stop fighting for good governance in our country. However much we are intimidated, however much we are threatened, however much we are abducted, however much some of us are killed, we shall not stop talking about demanding for good governance and respect for human rights. We shall not stop demanding for our rights. And President Ruto must stop applying the tactics of 1980s and 70s. He must know that he's dealing with a generation that is fearless, a generation that is enlightened, a generation of people who have gone to school and are unemployed. Imagine in our own country called Kenya, the only available job opportunities in the market for our young people who are graduating, the only available job opportunities is border and betting in our own country. It is very sad. Even our education system is an insult. Everything in this country has collapsed. Education is in shambles. Education is in shambles. We have people who have to graduate to grade 9, na ndio watu leo wanajenga manyumba za nyasi kama classrooms. The agricultural sector in this country has collapsed. The health sector has collapsed. Everything in this country has collapsed because of bad governance, skewed and lopsided policies that are being forced down our throats by a regime that is rudderless, clueless, and planless. And formless. We shall not stop. We shall not stop demanding for good governance. Because we have the new constitution, 2010 constitution. The 2010 constitution, which is very much elaborate about human rights. The right to assemble, the right to free expression, freedom of expression, the right to belong to a political party of your choice. Ours is the most progressive constitution in the world. Yet, we have people who opposed that constitution that are now in a position of leadership, and we expect them to implement that constitution. They will not implement it. For me personally, I will never be an accomplice to the dark and progressive moments of our history in this country. President Ruto has totally failed, and there is nothing he will do between now and 2027 to change the situation. If you are still hoping for something from him, I'm here to tell you to lower your hopes. There is nothing he will do. The only thing he will do, even those who surround him, the so-called advisors. If you are serious, you want to move this country forward, and you are selecting advisors, you must go beyond loyalty. Get somebody like Kwame Owino, an economic expert, to be in your team of advisors. Get experts. Go beyond loyalty. But you cannot appoint advisors. You cannot appoint advisors by rewarding loyalty. What will those people advise you? Advising you how to go to a toilet or doing what?
Oscar Sudi advising.
What can Oscar Sudi advise you, surely?
That's a sharp man. That's a sharp man.
It's a scam.
What can he advise you? Everything in this country is a scam. Now we have...
Not all.
I'm finishing, Mr. Chairman, with this one.
Not all.
Now we have President Ruto, President Uhuru left something called Linda Mama as a safety net for mothers, expectant mothers who are expecting. A safety net, Linda Mama. So that those mothers, when they go to hospitals, they can give birth for free without paying. The government pays for them. It was called Linda Mama. Now Ruto has replaced it with the Linda Ng'ombe. Linda Mama has been scrapped. Now we have what we call Linda Ng'ombe. Vaccination for cows instead of vaccination for human beings. And our cows are producing a lot of methane into the air. And so Bill Gates is coming here with vaccines. That demonic fellow called Bill Gates is coming here with vaccines to vaccinate our cows so that they cannot produce methane into the air, so that the methane will not combine with the oxygen to destroy the ozone layer. Ati ng'ombe zetu zina nyamba zinaharibu hewa. Ati inafaa to vaccine. Our children today, newborn children, cannot get the BCG vaccine because it has been replaced by cow vaccine. Vaccine ya ng'ombe may replace vaccine ya watoto hospitalini.
That's propaganda.
Ruto thinks cows are so much important than human beings. If he wants to vaccinate cows, let him vaccinate his own cows. For us, we want to vaccinate human beings, not cows. We don't want to vaccinate cows. We don't want Linda Ng'ombe. We want Linda Mama in this country. So, my final point is that President Ruto has totally failed. Totally failed. And there is nothing, my brothers, he will do from now to 2027 to change the situation besides giving promises and promises and promises and promises. And there is nothing he will do right from now to 2027 to change the situation. And I'm very happy. I want to declare today that the outgoing president, Dr. William Samuel Ruto, must stop making noise, steal whatever he wants in silence, and exit the presidency in peace. We want him to hand over power in peace in 2027. We don't want any drama, and because he has already lost. He has already lost. He has no numbers in this country, anywhere. He has no numbers. Because we are people who are in formal employment, whose pay slips, 3 million people, whose half of their pay slips goes to taxes. Some of them have moved from 2-bedroom to bed-sitter. We have thousands of young people who are graduating from our universities who cannot get jobs in this country. Here we have very many graduates. We have actuarial scientists here. We have lawyers here. We have doctors here. We are in a country where a politician is paid higher than a doctor. Which kind of country is that? Where a politician is paid higher than a doctor. We have a country where a politician becomes a billionaire in 1 year for manufacturing nothing and innovating nothing. That is the kind of country we are in. So we need to change this country in 2027. 2027 is a revolutionary election. It is our election as the poor people. All the previous elections have been to assist the oligarchs to pursue their interests. The 2027 is our election for our own interests. The 2027 election will be for our interests. And in that election, we have declared as people. Immediately after election, we want Miguna to be the ODPP, Director of Public Prosecution. In that, immediately after election, we want David Maraga, Emeritus David Maraga, Kenani, to be the EACC chairman. And we want Mother Karua to be the Attorney General. And immediately after that election, we want a lifestyle audit for every public servant in this country, from former presidents coming down. We shall equate your wealth with the salary that you have been earning. Any extra thing above what you have been earning, we shall reclaim it and you will go to committee. Na mimi nataka nimalize kwa kusema kwamba tutatoa Ruto na kura. Mtu asikutishe. Mtu asikudanganya ati Ruto ataiba kura. Mtu asikudanganye. Hawezi iba. Ile kura anaibanga ni neck to neck. Lakini hii kura yenye inakuja tunamchapa na 5 million range. 5 million range. Margin itakuwa 5 million. Hata iba. Na presiding officers ni Gen Z. Na polling clerks ni Gen Z.
Na coach ni Rigathi Gachagua.
Na katika timu yetu tuko na Rigathi Gachagua. Katika timu yetu tuko na Luya Kingpin Mutembei. Katika timu yetu tuko na Kalonzo Musyoka. Katika timu yetu tuko na nani? Rigathi Gachagua. Eugene Wamalwa. Katika timu yetu tuko na kina Jeremiah Kioni. Tuko na kina Morara Kebaso. Na hao wengine wote wako kwa timu yetu. Na Ruto afanye bidii, asanye hao watu wengine wote aweke pamoja. Aweke Uhuru hiyo kona. Aweke Gideon hapo. Anachelewa, anachukua Gideon amweke hapo. Tunataka tuwashinde wote wakiwa pamoja. We want to drain the swamp. We want to drain the swamp and take all the hyenas and all the crocodiles home once and for all. Thank you so much and God bless.